Hey there, welcome to SMB TV and welcome to Secret Men's Enlightenment. My name's Grant Shepherd, I'm delighted to be your enlightenment dude, and let's have a bit of a chat about what that might mean. So, what is enlightenment? Can we definitively say what that is? Well, I would say no, we can't really definitively say what it is. When I was studying at the University of Sydney and I did my master's degree in comparative religion, I thought to myself, hey, this is great. By the end of this, I will understand what enlightenment is. And so, after 3 years, I sat down and I thought to myself, have I worked out what enlightenment is yet? And the honest truth is, no. No, not at all. The reason for that is there are so many different takes on what enlightenment is and what enlightenment is not. So, for example, the Hindus might say you have an enduring self called the Atman, which over time, through the practice of yoga, through the practice of meditation, you come to understand and become one with. And then after becoming one with that Atman, you then merge into the Absolute, into the Brahman, that which is all things. Or some schools of Buddhist thought might say, well, actually there's no enduring self called the Atman. We're just an aggregate of all our different experiences, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, which creates an illusion of an enduring self. Some Buddhist schools would say the way to actually be enlightened is to give up all craving and to give up all attachment to things not changing. Some other schools might say that enlightenment is becoming one with our Father who is in heaven, or becoming one with Christ himself. Some other schools might say, well, there's absolutely no such thing as any sort of divine consciousness. All there is here and now. So as you can see, it gets a little bit tricky. What is enlightenment and what is not enlightenment? It reminds me of a story, a really fantastic story I heard when I was living in an ashram in India. There were 4 blind men and they met an elephant. The first blind man went over to the elephant's leg and he grabbed the leg and felt that leg and he said, okay, so an elephant is thick and strong and steady. Another man went over to the elephant's trunk and grabbed the elephant's trunk and said, okay, so an elephant is flexible and moves. Another man went over and he grabbed the elephant's tail and he said, well, an elephant is sort of like slim and it's got a tuft at the end. Another man went over and grabbed the elephant by a tusk and said, oh, the elephant is very strong and sort of sharp at the end. And then all of 4 blind men started to have a talk about what an elephant is. Well, he's sort of like strong and big. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's sort of like slim with like a little tuft at the end. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's strong, but he's kind of sharp. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's sort of like long and flexible. Now, this is the same as religious discussion. Well, enlightenment is like this. Oh, no, it's not. Enlightenment is like that. Enlightenment is this. No, enlightenment is that. This is why religious debate started, and actually it has become quite a tradition. Often different schools will get together and they'll have a specific subject, a specific debate around a subject on enlightenment. And the losers actually have to then ascribe to the winner's view. But truly speaking, we can't definitively say what enlightenment is. Why can't we do that? Well, because what we're trying to describe is ineffable, and what we're trying to describe is essentially without limit. So if we're trying to put limits on something which is without limit, then how's that going to work? There are certain hallmarks, though, of what enlightenment might look like. And there's common thread between a lot of the different schools. So one common thread is being present, coming into the present moment. Being as present as possible, being here. Not having the mind going over here, not having the mind going over there, but actually just coming to the absolute present moment. That's in the Hindu tradition, that's in the Buddhist tradition, that's in the mystical Christian tradition. So becoming present, coming into the present moment. Now there are different ways you can do that. You can do that through meditation, you can do that through Dhāranas, tantric centering techniques, you can do that through feeling your feet on the ground, you can do that through becoming absolutely one with the thing you are looking at. There's many different ways to become present. But why do we become present? Well, so that we can get past all the other stuff. I'm Grant, I'm from New Zealand, I do this, I teach meditation, I teach conscious sexuality, I have a dog, I have a brother. You see all the labels? We put lots of labels on things, and the labels then stop us from being in the present moment. So the practice of being in the present moment is what matters. We drop all the labels. Now, as you can see, I'm looking very holy and very enlightened here, sitting with my New York Yankees t-shirt on. I don't have the robes on. I'm not wafting around. This is what I'd like to come to with this point. What enlightenment isn't. It's not wafting around in a mountaintop or an ashram, unless you have the opportunity to do that. I was lucky, I did have the opportunity to do that. It's an incredible thing. But after all those years, I understood one thing. Enlightenment is where you are. It can't be anywhere else. It has to be right with you in the present moment. Enlightenment isn't about spiritual Instagram. Oh, I'm meditating here, it's so wonderful. Oh, Machu Picchu just happens to be in the background. Wow, how spiritual I am. I'm going on a vision quest, I'm going through the Andes, I'm going through the desert, I'm going through the forest to take ayahuasca, and then I will be enlightened. Well, that's just spiritual tourism. Any true teaching is going to teach you that enlightenment is right here, right now, in the present moment. And as Kashmir Shaivism says, which is a tradition that I know and I love and I work with, it's just a matter of recognizing who you truly are, beyond your name and form, becoming present, understanding truly your essence, and then learning how to live from that place. It's as simple and as tricky as that. So if you were looking for any sort of definitive answer as to what enlightenment is and what it isn't, well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to give it to you, but I mean, neither have thousands of years of religious discussions. So, oh well, let's just remain in the present moment.